Hello once again, welcome back to Richmond. You'll see here I've been buying things. I went to the Sileby Model Railway show this morning that's run by the Syston Model Railway Society. Excuse me. And we've come back with a set of Metcalfe workers' cottages to supplement that one there. We've also bought a signal box interior, which will go to detail the new signal box. Bought this Lido British Railways truck. I have no idea what that truck does, but it's 00 scale, so it'll be going in the goods yard or outside the station somewhere. And last but not least, we've bought Bachmann Class 20. Some of you may remember that I had a Lima Class 20 recently. I bought that at a toy and train fair in January at the end of December at Doncaster, the big toy and train fair that's on there every year. We upgraded it, and as you've seen in the previous video, wasn't really happy with the level of the detail or the performance it was giving. I only picked up off 2 wheels. The detail was quite basic. It was quite good by Lima standards of the day, but it was quite basic. And we've been to the Sileby Model Railway show today. This was £60, this Bachmann Class 20, so I'm going to unbox that shortly. So that'll be the next thing you'll see on this video. So here goes. So the Class 20 is now out of the cardboard sleeve, and pardon me, as you can see, it's quite well detailed. In here, this little one, we've got the parts detailing bag, which is, let's just have a shake. We've got the head code discs, marker discs there, and we've got, won't focus properly, got a few other bits and pieces there that go on, various pipes and jumper cables. I'm not sure what half the stuff is. We'll have a look. Got the closed route indicator discs as well there, so we'll figure out which one to put on at some point. And as usual in on Bachmann Loco boxes, you have like a little card sleeve excuse me, with a little photograph on and telling you what it is. And on the back we have a little line drawing and a little data panel telling you the brief history of the particular loco in question. And inside will be the service sheet there and the guarantee, which is obviously expired a long time ago. So we'll get out of the box and we'll give it a run. Okay, so we haven't put it on the track yet. Just a few obvious differences between this one and the Lima Class 20. First off is the weight. This is a really weighty locomotive, it's really heavy. Let's see if there's anything running on any of the lines. Okay, let's put it on this one. And then we'll talk in more detail. Actually, I'll look underneath. Right, first, you've got pickups on all wheels, no traction tyres. There's drive to both bogies from the motor, which is centrally mounted. We've got the, let's just put it on, NEM pockets on each side, which are part of the bogie. And we've got sprung buffers as well. You've got the handrail knobs there. Sorry, my finger's in the way. Handrail knobs there. And we've got a separate wire handrail. We've even got a separately fitted radiator fan, cooling fan. And its delivery is really, really nice. So everything's crisp. The pipe work on the bogies is all picked out in white as per the real thing when it's new. And you've got like the emergency stop buttons, the maker's plate, and various things under the sole bar, and even the doors, handles for the engine compartments. And I do believe that's a separately fitted wire handrail for the cab steps, which is very lovely. Like I said, the extras in the bag will fit them at some point. So now, excuse me, let's give it a quick, oh my, that is very smooth. And it's so quiet as well, even compared to some of my other locomotives. That's really, really quiet. And yes, that is lovely. Bit of noise, but I'm sure it probably needs a bit of a lube at some point. Let's couple it up to a train and see how it, there we go. So off we go. I'm assuming that with the Bachmann locomotive, the coupling is a bit higher than, no actually, doesn't look any higher at all than the Hornby coaches pulling, which makes a change. I found with the Bachmann coaches, locomotives, they're a bit hit and miss with coupling heights. Same with their locos and coaches. And that's the Bachmann Mark 1 at the back. I don't know if you can tell from it, the coupling is slightly higher than the Hornby Grizzlies couple 2. It seems to be putting 3 coaches with these, as it should, being such a weighty locomotive. That's and it's DCC ready as well, in case you're wondering. Excuse me. So we've already taken the decision. We're going to take the plunge into DCC later this year. I've always been a DC man when it comes to railway modelling. My last 2 layouts were DC, and my first couple of layouts when I was a teenager were both DC as well. So that's pretty much all I know. And my last layout had plenty of isolating sections and stuff, so that I could run, you know, multiple locomotives and part them up in various sections. My previous layout before that had a massive loco shed with lots of isolating areas. DCC, obviously there is a lot less wiring. There isn't loads less wiring. You've got, you know, your main sort of power bus that feeds the droppers to all the tracks, but obviously you need wiring to point motors and stuff as well. We're not going to go DCC with everything. We're just going to go DCC with control of locomotives. I like to have a physical control panel on my layout, just to set up routes and control signals and stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing. And also, that's enough of the Class 20. I hope you like it. I'm certainly very pleased with it. We'll move on to this signal box interior. Pardon me. So we're going to open that up in just a second and see what's inside and see what we need to do to assemble it and paint it and stuff. So here goes. Okay, so that's the signal box interior opened. I've got a little sheet here for, you've got levers there. I don't know if you can see it, it's not very well. There we go. Levers, and I do believe that's a stove at the bottom there. We won't be using the stove because we don't need to, because my signal box has already got a fire inside it. And then you've got the various things for you've got lever frames, with support for the various block instruments and stuff, and for level crossing wheels. We haven't got level crossing, so we don't need that either. And we've got a couple of tables there as well, at least one table and some chairs. So we're going to have fun assembling this tonight. And you've got some instructions here, so it tells you how to put the tables and stuff together, tables and chairs together, and the lever frame. And here, so it tells you what to do with all this stuff, and how to assemble the fire. I'm not really that bothered about. And we've got an artwork sheet here, so we've got a chimney there, which you don't really need. We might put that inside the fireplace just to light the fire up. And we've got some rugs and got, you know, like your various panels and stuff for the gauges that go on the operating block shelf. And then a couple of track plans. Now we'll choose the one that looks most like Richmond, which will probably be, oh, I don't know, that one maybe. Yeah, probably that one. And we'll stick that in. We can't see it because it'll be facing away from us. These posters and stuff will be good to cut out and put on the station if we decide to. And let's just hold up this just to get a close up of these. Cross the line by the footbridge only, don't need that. What's that one? Warning, stop, look, listen, beware of the trains. I like the staff only allowed beyond this point. We'll put that on. And we'll choose a nice big rug, probably that one or that one, to put in the signal box. So we'll build that tonight. These levers obviously need painting. So I'm up again. We'll paint them later, and that looks better, doesn't it? It's all laser cut as well. So we'll assemble that later, and we'll put another video up for that. So I hope you like this video so far. I'll leave you with a shot of my beautiful new Class 20, just powering away from Richmond Station on its way towards Darlington. And see you soon.